might be a little bit noisy, guys, because it is boiling hot, and I'm just waiting for the van to actually cool down. It's that warm inside. I've got the aircon on. So welcome back, everybody. You can see by the thumbnail, this is, if it pans out okay, actually 2 Fiestas I've been offered. It is the weekend again. I must get a weekend off at some point, but the cars seem to flood in over Instagram at the weekends, and I think, well, I'll just go and get that now, and it'll save a job here, and it'll save me going on this day. So we are off to buy a 2015 Fiesta Z-Tech S, which is a non-runner. We'll get into that, another story, but an unrecorded car. And the other one is actually a 2015 car, Fiesta, that's done stupidly low mileage, and the car was being sold to Kazoo or someone like that. Anyway, we'll get more in depth. Chris is out today, so I'm going to head up to the yard. I've got the keys. I'm going to jump in the truck, and we're going to go and pick one of them up. And then when I get home, Claire's going to take me to get the other one because it's nice and local and it drives. So let's go and get the truck and head there and pick the first one up first, and we'll go from there. So as usual, before we do head out, guys, we do always do our due diligence and our checks before purchasing a vehicle. So we've punched the reg for this one into Car Vertical, and it's come up with all the green ticks. So mileage okay, theft okay, accidents okay, finance. This car is all completely clear. We're not going to get too in depth into this one. Like I said, we've got 2 to check. I am only going to show you one, but it will come up on here with all of the ownership changes, all of the MOT tests that it's had, any private number plates, as you can see there, that it's had changed and swapped over, and of course all of those advisory or failure items. Also, right down at the bottom of the check, it does check through all of these countries, so United Kingdom, Romania, Czech Republic, Canada, just to name a few. You've got all of your mileage graph there, and all of that you can see is going in the right direction. And of course you have got down the bottom here all of your specs and equipment for the vehicle, and it does show exactly what the car left the factory with and what it hasn't got. It also check there, you can see the actual, if it was damaged, it checks for flood damage, record of hail damage, record of salt water damage, etc, etc. So like I said, there is a bit of a valuation there. This one has all checked out all right. I am just going to quickly show you what you would see on the front page of one if there was an issue. So guys, you can see this one is just an example, and it's all in amber there: mileage, theft, accidents. You can go more into depth on any of these checks, and it does give you dates, times, what country they was damaged in, and like I've previously said, also some photos are available on some of these checks. So let's have a quick scroll down and see if we can see any pictures for this particular vehicle. You've got your valuation now, specs and equipment, and right down the bottom we've got photos there of the damage. So to save yourself from getting stung when buying your vehicle, use the link in the description to get 10% off your check, or use the code SR10 from any browser. I want to thank Car Vertical once again for the continued support and these must-do checks on the channel. Right guys, let's go and pick up the first car. We're back with the first one. Oh, it's so hot today. It's not a Z-Tech S, it's 1 litre EcoBoost, but it really does look like that one that we've got, that ST line, but obviously this is 2015 and it's got a mechanical issue, so we'll have to get into that. Obviously I have no idea what it is. I'll put the key in it, put the window down, put it on the back of the truck, and then struggle to get the window back up, so the battery's dead. I have got Claire just coming in the gate. I don't know why I'm whispering, and she's going to take me to get the other one because Chris is not here today. Obviously it's the weekend, he's out somewhere. We'll try and catch her on camera today. She does always say, no, don't you put me on camera, but we'll try and get her on there today. Let's head off and pick up the second one. And this is the second one, guys, and Chris will be happy. That's the damage there. I'm not sure if you can, I reckon he's going to be able to dolly that out and save it, but it is the weekend, like I said, and me and Claire are going out. So what I'm actually going to do is just leave this one here for the weekend, and then we'll cut back in and pick up on it on Monday. So Monday morning, and I've noticed he's obviously seen the Fiesta because my truck's moved. Let's go in and tell him we got another one. I love this because I genuinely don't even tell him what I'm going to buy, and Chris don't have access to Instagram. He never sees any of it, so let's go and find him and see what he says. I've wandered around the whole yard trying to find him. If I get to work 5 minutes early, he's always can't find him. Look at that. Yo! Yeah.
Come down, you can film the foxes.
Are they down there?
Yeah.
You better mention that because people are going to ask.
Yeah, it's for doing the edges and stuff, little one.
Nice.
Yeah, it is nice, very good mark.
Goes well. Are the foxes playing down there?
Yeah, there's two down
cubs.
there now. Yeah, I mean they're 3/4 grown now.
Did you see the... Obviously you've seen it, you've moved my truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got something I'll show you, come.
What?
Yeah, I can sort this here.
The 2 cups are gone, that's I think that's the Vixen. Zoom in.
I'm zoomed. Yeah, you can on this. Now the other day, guys, there was 2 little cubs with that fox, and they was actually playing and jumping around, Chris, wasn't they?
Yeah, I mean they're probably 3/4 grown now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Right, let's show you what I've been up to at the weekend.
Come on in.
I spun Chris out a little bit there. Even you just said to me, what happened to having a weekend off with Claire? But it always happens, mate. Honestly, they come pouring in at the weekends. When I was arranging the deal on this one,
Right.
that's when the red one come up.
Right.
But a little bit of a plan. I've not even showed anybody. There's no video of these cars, only loaded on the truck.
Right.
My plan is, do you want to hear me?
Yeah, go on.
We won't hear you if you wander off.
I'm listening.
And I'll have to read 300 comments, people telling me off because they couldn't hear you. My plan is, the red one's got a little dent in the wing. I'll show you in a minute. I've got someone in the chair for it. If we can get that done, it'll make this car absolutely free of charge. It won't owe us a penny.
That's good.
Yeah, it has only done 70,000. It's a 1 litre eco boom. Yep, I'm going to say it because it has gone boom.
Right.
We don't actually know what's wrong with it, but really nice car. Let's have a little walk round it. Not this side, the other side, I think. It's got quite a nasty key scratch. See that little scuff there?
Oh, yeah.
But nothing that won't clean up. I mean, I know we'd get that out, but that one there, you ain't getting that out. Let's try and show it on camera.
What's it like on the miles?
70, and very, very nice. That's how dead the battery is. The alarm's going off. But yeah, it's it just made an awful racket, cut out, and that's how it's been left.
Right.
So,
Yeah, good.
I mean, I'll tell you, we're going to do the numbers, obviously, but this car was very, very cheap. I gave the person exactly what they asked me for it,
Right.
and I also give exactly what they asked me.
And what's wrong with the red one?
This one is, let me give you a little bit of a story on it. This car is a one owner from new.
Right.
It's done 12,000 miles from new. The chap has given up driving. I actually bought it from his granddaughter.
Right.
He had done 5,000 miles in it the whole time he'd owned it.
Right.
He gave it to her last year to use, and she's put another 6,000-7,000 miles on it in a year. They sold it to Kazoo. He surrendered his license, doesn't drive anymore. They sold it to Kazoo, and when Kazoo turned up for it, they asked for his driving license. He said, I haven't got a driving license, I've surrendered it to DVLA.
Right. Yeah.
They pulled out the deal, basically, started messing them around. So he said to me, Rob, are you interested in it? We'd like this much for it. And I said, do you know what, with 12,000 miles on it, a one owner car, have a look at this. Let's just turn this paperwork upside down so we can't see any names.
Yeah.
Look at it. It is brand new. It is absolutely immaculate.
So what is it, a quick flip?
Yeah, but I've got someone in the chair for it who can have, sorry guys, that's car talk there, car trader talk.
Yeah.
But he's quite happy to have a bit of paintwork done. But he said, oh, it's going to need a new wing. I said, no, it's not. A good body man to save that. And he said, he don't think so. So I was wondering this morning, can you get that dollied out?
Yeah,
and I'll run this up to him, get this gone, get our bit of money back in the bank, and have a free little car over there that we think's going to need a new engine, and they're spiteful, the little 1 litre engines.
Well, that's a good deal.
You'll get that out?
Yeah, I'll get it in there.
Good to go now, yeah?
Yeah, get it in the yard now.
Let's get it in there then.
Splash out.
But yeah, look at this mileage. 12,424 miles from new. Yeah. Full Ford service history. 2 keys, all the paperwork, aircon, stop start. It's got everything on it. Yeah. Let's get it in, and I want to try and film you doing that because everyone really, really enjoys it.
All right, I'll go and get your trolley jacket.
All right, mate. I actually don't know how much of this I am going to be able to record, guys, because Chris actually wants me to, where he's just going to use the slide hammer on it, he's actually, can you just point, you're going to want me to hold it possibly, so that it doesn't pull it out too far.
Possibly hold a bit of pressure there.
So Chris has set up the time lapse on it. We're just trying to really get it back out to where it needs to be before he dollies it up with the slide hammer. So hopefully this does capture a little bit of it. Chris has got the old time lapse set up there. He's back now. I'll zoom out a little bit on this. I really want you guys to see as much as you can. Let's even move this over a little bit more.
You might want to, so it's
trying to pick up the best angle, Chris.
Yeah, I've got a rubber face here. You just a little bit of pressure on there. That's it.
Very nice. So Chris, you get the basic shape back first,
yes.
And then work with that.
That's it, mate. Yeah, just try to. Warm, isn't it?
It is really, really warm today. I've just pulled that out of the tripod. I'm hoping we can fix it in a minute. I think I was a bit too rough with it.
I did manage to buy another tripod at the boot fair though.
Have you?
Yeah, £1. So
a pound?
A pound, yeah.
Where is it?
It's in the workshop.
I won't know. I want to watch you doing that. Everyone's going to want to see it. If I go off somewhere now, they say, I thought you was going to show us that, Rob. It's amazing, really, how it's missed that bumper, isn't it?
Yes, lucky, isn't it? Lucky. Right.
But he's got the basic, you can see there's a dent here and a dent here, but the basic shape of it,
it's coming.
Is back, yeah.
We'll cut back in once I've got it a bit
sorted, yeah. I think Chris wanted me pointing the camera right in his face that close, guys. Check that out. You've got the shape back there, and he just said, how far do you want me to go? And basically, that's a lovely bit of shape in there now.
If I got a bit of 80 grit now and just skimmed over that, you know, not to fill it, but in prep for filling it, you'd see it highlight a lot of the high spots, and you can just
get it a little bit better.
You can get it a little bit better, but to be honest, as you're going to be trying to move it on as
Chris,
it is,
honestly,
I think that looks better than trying to.
So it's just going to have a skim in it.
Yeah, that's right.
And I ain't being funny, because it's there as well.
Yeah,
that's a
right.
smart repair.
Yeah, that's right.
They get a smarty out to do that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I would think so.
Let's just come round here and show it. Certainly an improvement, sir.
Yeah.
Right, let's get it back together and get it gone. Hopefully, we'll end up with a free car out of it.
Well, we like that idea.
But look, are you happy with it?
Yeah.
I'm happy with
it. A tiny little bit more there, that'd be ready to fill anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Right, let's get it back together. Well, that actually worked out really, really well. And I love it when a plan comes together like that. That red Fiesta is sold. That's gone to a trader. He chipped me 50 quid off of the price. But that makes this car owes us £50. And you can't argue with that. And plus a bit of diesel, say 100 quid. So whatever we spend on this car now, that's going to be the profit on it after just getting the engine fixed or buying an engine. Whatever we do, that's made that work out really, really cheap. We got our money back in the bank and we've got that car. Let's get it unloaded, get it in and start going through it. See if we can actually find out whether the engine's any good or not. Brought the truck over here and rolled it off so that I could push it in. Chris, if you I want to stay rolling and I've already done what I normally do, can you put that bonnet up? Yes, with mate. Yeah, and then jump in it, bud. I chucked this car in reverse as I was yeah, that's tight. I chucked the car in reverse as I was coming off the back. Try it. Guess what happened? It locked up. I think the engine seized. So, the oil pump's probably gone on it. Yeah. Or the chain. Something's caught up. But what I wanted to do, why it's got a bit of battery power, leave that ignition on, otherwise that jump pack cuts out.
Are these chain or are they wet belt? Is it these?
It is a belt, yeah.
The belt chews and blocks the oil pickup, and that's.
This is. We had an end casing pot on our one, didn't we?
We did.
It's a chain, I think. Engine? Yeah, I'm sure it is a chain. Yeah, I'm sure someone in the comments is going to tell us anyway. Now, what I actually plan to do, Chris, is turn that jump pack on. I'm going to give you a bump in second gear. But if it locks up, we definitely know then that he's seized, don't we? We've got two chances. Yes, let's give it a go. I ain't going to be able to film it, guys, because I'm going to push Chris. Hang on, I need to turn jump pack on. Go on, second gear. Let me stop first. Yep. That's seized solid, isn't it?
That's locked up there.
Lucky that's toast then.
It butted the steering wheel.
So we know what we're doing now.
Let's parking this one up for now.
Park it up, let's start looking for a new engine. Yeah. We know it's a nice small engine, very, very nice job to do, because the whole front of these cars comes off, doesn't it? We've done this one. Take the front panel off, take the front bumper off and pull it all out as a job lot. But the Eco Boom, I think, has gone boom.
Gone boom.
Try it just once more if that ignition's still on. Oh! We unseized it. Run it again.
That was our one chance.
It runs though. Let me turn that jump pack on again. I can't believe that just happened. I ain't gonna lie, I can't believe it. I don't know if that's on or not. I did.
Yeah, it did.
She was
obviously gone round and caught again.
She was certainly rattling though.
Yeah.
Now we definitely know it.
Shiny, didn't it?
Yeah, it needs an engine though. That's knackered, isn't it? Yeah. We've managed to get it running again. It's knackered. Better turn it off or a conrod shoots through the sump and puts oil all over the floor. But yeah, definitely knackered, that one. Chris, what do you reckon it is?
I definitely don't think it's a belt actuator on this one, or a notch out the belt, do you?
Or what else?
I think it might be a man with hammer, this one.
A big hammer.
Yeah.
So we just chucked the jump pack on there before we left and run it up one more time, and yeah, the oil pumps give up on that, and it's obviously starved it of oil, and it is absolutely toast, which is a shame. It's quite nice on the miles, this.
70 something. Oh, it's gone flat now.
I really offended someone last time I called this an eco boom. They said, I've got one of them, why'd you call it that? And this is pretty much why we call...
Everyone in the trade calls them it.
Everyone in the trade calls them an eco boom, yeah, and quite a lot of people in the comments did as well. So we're going to need a new engine for this one. We keep going to end this video, guys, but Chris said just fire it up, so we wanted to get the mileage.
Yeah, and the oil light's just gone out now.
If you push... There we go, 78,000. Sounds like it's only running on 3.
Does sound like oil lights on.
Yeah, so oil pressure, and it's ruined it. But it has gone, it quietened down a little bit, but it's knackered, isn't it?
Where are they? Is it the oil pump that's running about?
Mate, honestly, these people don't repair these when they start making that noise. They just don't.
No.
It's
toast.
It's done.
Toast, isn't it?
That was unbelievable, and a new one for us. I said to Chris, if we didn't catch that on camera, I'm sure no one would believe it. So when I rolled it off the back of the truck, it was just, I tried it and it was clicking. So I put it in reverse, lifted my foot off the clutch, and it actually skidded down the ramps. And then when it hit the gravel, you'll see it there in a bit of time lapse when I was unloading it. So I moved the truck out of the way, pushed it forward. I said to Chris, just jump in it, put it in second gear, and let your foot off the clutch. And he actually, well, you see it on the camera, he actually said he nearly headbutted the steering wheel. And then when we get it in the yard, he's turned the key, and that's unbelievable, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not something that's ever happened to me before.
No.
So it was definitely locked up, it's run dry of oil, and then it fires up, which is unbelievable. So a little bit different today, the video. Well, I suppose it's not different, it's what we do, isn't it? It's real life, and this has played out, this video, exactly as it all did happen. I tried my hardest to get Claire on camera, and she caught me and said absolutely not. So she's not in the video anywhere. Guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. You got engine change in that one to look forward to. And I think as long as we get the engine here and it's not a bare block, that's probably one video, Chris, isn't it?
Be nice, wouldn't it?
It's a day, it's a day's work, swap that over. Little tiny thing in a gap that big, so got plenty of room to get around it. Anyway, that's enough waffle. Don't forget, if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram at Salvage Rebuilds. Like, subscribe and share. Check out the merchandise, the link is in the description, and we'll see you all very, very soon in the next one.